how free flow shadowboxing helped my public speaking. Welcome back, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. As usual, let's get straight into it. Now, you need to remember this quote, for this quote really helps to dig into some truth within your life, within everything that you do. And this quote is, the way you do one thing is the way that you do everything. So, a lot of you know, with free flow shadowboxing, I just move and groove. I have a set amount of time to just move and groove. Sometimes I'll shadowbox for 5 minutes, sometimes for 10, sometimes for 25, but I'll set a timer. Then within that allotted amount of time, I'll just move and groove, not really having any set patterns. I just flow between what I know. I move in different angles. I move at different paces. Sometimes I go fast, sometimes I go slow. And like I said, the way you do one thing is the way that you do everything. Because I'm able to just move seamlessly without thinking, just putting my feet here, foot there, this angle, that angle, the way that I speak also is the same way. A lot of these videos are unscripted. All of these videos are unscripted, just off the cuff. I can speak on a topic and flow to where it goes because I've trained my body and mind to do that through free flow shadowboxing. You may think this is crazy, but here's an example. Look at Muhammad Ali. When he speaks, I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He has a lot of rhythm. He's almost like speaking poetry. And you look at the way that he moves. Same thing. You look at Mike Tyson. He can speak really well. And look at the way he moves. I'm the most dominant and most ruthless champion. There's no one that's better than me. Something like that. But he's able to speak on the way that he moves. And that neural connection that I make while free flow shadowboxing, it transfers over to the way that I speak. Now, on top of me being able to just throw my hands, I also can throw some kicks. So that way my conversations have much more range, much more dynamics. If I wanted to, I can read off of a script. I've been able to do that before. A lot of you may not know, but I used to go to elementary schools and speak to kids. I used to do like a career day back when I owned my little fitness business, and I would speak to kids. Sometimes we would do a read out loud. So I would read a book and I would be able to seamlessly flow these lines together, and I attribute it all to my free flow shadowboxing. As I've mentioned before, a lot of my training, the jumping rope, the shadowboxing, the weighted shadowboxing, the calisthenics, this is all a way for me to just improve my mind, body, and soul, to be a better man, to be a better husband, to be a better father, and just my ability to flow things on top of jumping rope. Now, because I can jump rope the way that I do, I'm able to also just keep my conversations light. And when I want to go this way or that way, or if I'm listening to an individual and they want to switch topics, it's easy for me to do that. Switch between conversations, topics, angles, discussions, and really flow it in a positive and loving way. I'm able to do that because I train that way. I do the martial arts, the jumping rope, the shadowboxing, like I said, as a way to build me up in a positive manner so I can be a better man for everyone and everything within my life. And this transfers over to my public speaking. Now, I do get nervous with the Chinese line dance group. I have been put on some stages and I had to speak in front of large crowds, and I do get nervous. But once I start opening my mouth and the words start coming out, it's just like the free flow shadowboxing. Once I get moving, there's nothing that will stop me from moving and grooving and just being able to flow within my words between an audience, trying to relay some value, some entertainment. And that's just what it is, man. So with you, if you want to be able to speak better on stage, in public, or just with friends, with coworkers, free flow shadowboxing. Move and groove, set a timer. Like I said, I don't really do rounds. I'll just set a timer for 10 minutes straight. I'll do a couple of rounds at 10 minutes. I'll rest about 2 minutes in between each 10-minute round, and I'm just moving and grooving. If you don't know what to do, good. Force yourself to keep moving. This will create new neural pathways within your mind that when you get stuck, you can still move, you can still groove. The free flow shadowboxing will help to teach this. That way, when you're conversating with someone, when you get a little jammed up, Because you've trained your mind to move and groove, when you get jammed up, when you speak, it'll reflect your training. So, free flow shadowboxing helping you to have the gift of gab and really help you to, if you're a salesman, if you want to relay some value to someone, get out of some fixed movement and get into some more free flowing, like water movement. And always remember, train hard and be kind.